Hi, my name is Aerica Karriem, your joint venture connection coach. I teach you all the ins and outs of how to get people to say yes so that you can increase your exposure and multiply your income. Today I have an internet marketing specialist, Alicia Lyttle. I am so glad that she's come on. Hi, Alicia. How are you?
Hi, Aerica. I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on with me. And so let's see. She is the owner of Monetize Marketing. And Alicia, how did you get started?
Well, I got started in internet marketing about 12 years ago, so it's been quite some time that I've been in internet marketing, and I got started with my ex-husband, so we started promoting and marketing our business online. That got us started in internet marketing, but in 2010, I had to start over. So at that time, I left my husband. I said, ex-husband, so I had to start over completely in business, and I formed the company Monetize Marketing, left my other companies behind, started all over, and I'm on the journey again. It's been a great journey. I think internet marketing is an amazing field for anybody to be in. And once you learn, a bit about internet marketing and being a joint venture specialist like you are, and you connect the two, that's where the real money is made. So if you've got a product and service and you know how to, work with other people to sell more products and services, then you start to make a lot of money on the internet. So for the past about 2.5 years, I've been, really traveling all over the world and teaching and building a great business. I live what we call a laptop lifestyle. So, talking right now on our laptops, and wherever I am, my business is. So I love to travel, and as long as I have my laptop with me, it allows me to live what we call the laptop lifestyle, right? So take your laptop with you and run your business really from anywhere in the world.
Oh, wonderful. Now, what are some ways a new business owner can drive traffic to their website?
Right. So here's the thing. Once you have a website up and on the internet, you could be refreshing, trying to see how many people are visiting, but if you don't market, right, if you don't market that website, nothing moves. So I would say that the easiest way to drive traffic to your website is to find joint venture partners to promote your website for you, right? So once you have your website set up an affiliate program, whatever you're selling on your website, whether you're selling an ebook or a course, or you're selling a product via webinar, make sure that you set up an affiliate program and you get other people to promote that program for you. You should always give out between, 40 and 60% of the sale price of the product to the person who's going to sell it for you. But, imagine that you have a product up and on the internet and a bunch of other people are selling that product for you. That's when you really start to drive traffic to your website, doing the least amount of work and not having to pay for it, because when someone else promotes your product, you only pay them when they make a sale for you, right? So, you're not having to go out and hire your own sales team. You're not having to go out and pay a bunch of money to drive traffic to your website. And Aerica, there are so many different ways to drive traffic to your website. You could use social media marketing, right? Facebook, Twitter. You can write articles. You can write press releases. You can do so many things to drive traffic to your website. But if you want a flood of sales really quickly, find a good joint venture partner, set up your affiliate program, and have other people promote your products and services for you. And it can be as simple as finding people in your niche who've got similar products and introducing them to your product, giving them a sample of your product and asking them to promote it, and then promote theirs in return. And I'll just say that in the past few weeks, we have a new product that has come out, my sister, I, and our business partner, and we've had joint venture partners promote that product, and we've got joint venture partners that are responsible for, we've got 2 people that are responsible for 100 sales of this product each. niche. And so it's just about finding someone else that's good that can promote your product. And whether they sell one copy of your product or 100, you're making sales and driving traffic to your website using someone else's database, someone else's traffic, someone else's efforts. So find a joint venture partner and set up an affiliate program.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. Okay, now there are a lot of kids out there that are just sitting at home and they're always on the internet. What are some things that kids are selling on the internet that you know of?
Yeah. So we've done workshops and had kids in our workshops, and the youngest kid was 9 years old, and he learned how to build websites. Very cute. Built a cute website. Of course, it had toys all over it, but he built a website. And then we've had some teenagers that have come to our workshop and have done some very creative things. One resource that I'm going to give for parents or for kids is a website called Fiverr.com, and that's spelled Five, like the number 5, Fiverr.com. Now, this is a website where you can go to get things done for just $5. So we've had quite a few teenagers who've put up just little things that they can do on this website, and people pay them to do it, and they're making money. So we've had a girl that can create skins for the BlackBerry. So, on these smartphones, you can have your own, skin. It's like your own wallpaper on it. So she creates wallpapers for people, and she made money. She was telling us how she put up her offer on Fiverr to do this for someone for $5, and she put it up one day, and before she went to bed that night, she had an order, and it was on this site, Fiverr.com. We have another teenager. Kids are really good on their computers, and they're so fast these days at typing and doing data entry that we've got another kid who he mostly works for notaries right now, but he put up his offer on Fiverr and said that he will type up, your handwritten notes. He'll type them up for just $5. So he started getting, older people who can't type so fast, they would scan or electronically fax the papers to him or mail it to him, and he would type it up and send it back to him. And when we were talking about it, he's like, I can't believe I get paid to do this. It's so easy and it's so fast for me. And I'm explaining to him, but for some other people, it's really hard for them to type, and they just don't want to do it. So kids just need to look at what they already have, what they already know, the skills that they have. There was another teenager that came to one of our workshops. I first met him when he was 16, and by the time he was 19, he started selling Facebook management to speakers and authors and brands, companies, and he would manage their Facebook page for $500 a month. So he charged them $500 a month to manage their Facebook account because these, authors and speakers didn't really understand the power of Facebook. And in that management, he said, I'll send out a promotion for you. I'll add friends for you. Anybody who, wants to talk to you, I'll reply back. So it looks like you're really active on Facebook, and you can make money by keeping your Facebook account active. So for him, it was really easy, and it was a no-brainer, and he loved Facebook. But for these adults who couldn't even, figure out what this was all about and what's the wall and what's the timeline, right, this kid filled the gap for them and started a great business doing it. And when I spoke to him, a few months after he'd started his business, he had 25 adults paying him $500 a month. Do the math. When he went to college, he had, great money to buy himself a nice place. And from there, of course, he's built a really big internet business. I think he must be 20 now and makes some really, really great money on the internet.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, Alicia, I know that you travel outside of the United States quite frequently. So how did that come to be about?
Yeah. So, I've been, an internet marketer since 2000. Since February of 2000 is when I started, and I've been to a lot of seminars. So once you start going to seminars, and, I've been to seminars all over the world, the thing is, in business, whether you're in internet marketing or local business marketing or multi-level marketing, is that business is all about relationships, right? It's all about your relationships with other business business people, and what you bring to the table. So when I left my ex-husband and started out business on my own, word kind of spread to promoters that I had relationships with. And although I'd never been on their stages before, they knew about me and what I teach and the business that I had, and they'd seen me do different workshops before. So I got invited. They asked me because of our relationship if I would like to come and speak on their stage. And the first few times I said no, and then I worked with a speaking coach just to make sure that when I did go on stage that first time that I could deliver, as best as possible. But it was about relationships and taking advantage of opportunities when they came my way. I might have said no the first time I got invited to speak, but I definitely told the promoter, I'm saying no because I want to be a better speaker. So let me come back to you in a few months after I've had some training and some practice before I get on your stage. Let me make sure that my presentation is as good as possible. And they appreciated that, respected that. And when I was ready, it was great, and it was a great opportunity.
That is incredible. Okay, now you are the queen of membership sites. You teach that all the time. So what exactly is a membership site? Or I heard you one day say a membership platform. What is that?
Yeah. So a membership site is a website that you have. So let's just say, you have a website, it's a membership site, and people are paying you monthly for access. So a membership site is all about you delivering value each and every month to people so that they pay a fee for the value that you provide. Now, there are all sorts of membership sites out there. The easiest ones for most of us in internet marketing and info marketing to create is a membership site based on our knowledge, or where we do interviews and bring experts to people, where people can learn something new each and every month. I've got a membership site on internet marketing, and people pay us $39.95 every month to learn new strategies on internet marketing. Every Tuesday night at 8 p.m., me and my sister are there teaching new strategies, teaching courses, whether it's on Facebook advertising or Twitter marketing or building your first website or driving traffic to a website. We have webinars each and every week, and then, our students get that. They get to come on live. If they're not there, they get the recording. So it's about providing value on a monthly basis so that you can charge people for it monthly. And, I've given out some really crazy examples when I talk about membership sites, because there are membership sites out there around, Dog Treat of the Month Club. So if you've got a dog that you love, you can join this club, pay $19 a month, and every month automatically in the mail comes your little box of treats for your pooch, and you're charged a monthly membership fee for it. They've got the Cheese of the Month Club, Wine of the Month Club. There's a website called ManPacks. I believe it's at manpacks.com, where this is for men, obviously, but where a man can get a fresh pair of underwear delivered in the mail each and every month. So you're just paying one price for it, and, it comes every month. So when you think about membership sites, if you're thinking about creating one, think about what's around you or the knowledge that you already have, and then how you can teach or how you can deliver something of value each and every month in exchange for money. And that really is the basis of a membership site. Why I like it is because if you have a membership site, it helps you as a business owner have a little bit more stability in your income, because if you've got, if you're charging $10 a month and you have 1,000 members, you know how much money you're making each and every month. Of course, members are going to drop and members are going to join, and you're always going to work to drive traffic to that membership site, but it helps us as internet marketers have a little bit more stability. So it's not about promoting a product this month and then promoting a product next month to your list. No, promote your membership site once, keep your members in, and then keep, bringing members in to grow your membership site, but have them pay you each and every month for the value that you provide.
Okay. Now, is there a maximum or a minimum that a person should charge for their membership site?
I've seen membership sites for as low as $4.95 a month, and then the most I've ever paid for a membership site has been $500 a month. month. So I know people who paid $997 a month for membership. So the key is it's all about the value, right? What's the value that's provided for the membership, and then you can price it accordingly. And if anybody's looking for examples or how much they should price their membership site at, they just need to, go out there and search for people who got membership sites in their niche and how much they're charging for it, and then what's the value that you bring to the table. Because, people will pay for the value that you provide, and when you're pricing it, you have to know, all right, I'm pricing it here, but they're still getting a really, really good deal. Even if you price it at $997 a month, you must say, these people are going to get such a return on the investment that the $997 I'm charging them, they're not even going to think about that, because they're getting such a return on that money that that's just pennies for the value that I provide them.
Right. Okay, so how often should a person be providing value in a blog or article to their audience?
Yeah, the key here is as often as possible, really, as often as possible. If you can do an article, a YouTube video, a post on Facebook, write a press release, whatever you can do it as often as possible. I really always encourage people to set a schedule and stick to it. If you've got a blog, post to it twice a week and say every Tuesday and Friday at 10 a.m. my blog post goes live. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to write it every Tuesday and Friday. You can sit down one Sunday for a few hours, write all your blog posts, put them in your blog, use WordPress, and schedule them to go out every Tuesday and Friday. But, be consistent in what you do as often as possible if that's where you're focusing your marketing strategies and you want your people to come to around your brand. So, the key really is as often as possible, and to look at what your marketing strategy is. So, you should be blogging, you should be doing social media, you should be delivering value via YouTube, and when are you going to schedule all that so that, you're always putting something out there. So think about it like this. How are people going to know about you? How are they going to find you? If they Google you, are they going to find some YouTube videos, maybe an article, maybe your blog? Are they going to find your Facebook page, right? What are people going to find when they Google you? You can totally control what people find most of the time. You can control what people find by the content that you put out there. So, we call it a content creation plan. Sit down, write out your content creation plan, and then your posting schedule when you're going to put all this stuff out there, and do it as often as possible.
That is incredible. Okay. So in business, there are a lot of internet marketers that are really having problems in not making money on the internet. So what are you finding that they are desperate to improve while doing their internet marketing?
Yeah, so if you've got a business, you're in internet marketing, but you're not making any money, you need to step back for a minute and look at what you're doing. What value are you providing? What are people saying about your product and services? And see how you can put out 10 times more, right? You need to start focusing on relationship building, and you always need to focus on giving first. So start giving away some free reports. Ask for people's name and email addresses in exchange for a free report. So give away as much as you can and build your database by people, giving you their information for your information. Do an exchange. So if you find that you're frustrated because you're not making any sales, your website's there, you're trying to drive traffic to it, but you're not making a penny, back up for a minute and say, before I try to get, let me give as much as I can. And in internet marketing, that giving really comes in giving away something for free that people give you their contact information in exchange for getting it. And if people like what you give away for free, you keep in contact with them. We already talked about the importance of relationships. So you start to build a relationship with these people that you're giving free stuff away to. What happens when you try to sell them something, right? So you need to think about that. Give away so much stuff with so much value, right? Give it away absolutely free. Just get them onto into your database, get their name and email address, over-deliver in the free value, and when it comes time for you to sell something, right, they're going to listen to what you have to say, and, they'll probably even feel inclined to buy from you just because you've given them so much value. You know what? Let me give back to Aerica because she keeps giving me all this stuff for free. If she can give away this for free, that course that she's selling must be amazing. So give away as much as you can. Give away some really great value and give it away in exchange for a name and email address, and then start selling.
Wow, that is wonderful. Okay, Alicia, now what is your next workshop or boot camp coming up?
Right. So my sister and I, while we do a lot of live trainings and boot camps, I know we've got a schedule where we're speaking on cruise ships and doing a lot of stuff like that. The next training that we're doing that's easy, that you can enjoy from the comfort of your home is going to be online. So we're starting to do we've been doing training online since maybe 2005, where people just come on their computer and they can watch a presentation. But we're really getting into that more and more because we're finding that in this economy, people don't always have the money anymore to travel to seminars and to pay for the plane tickets and the hotel rooms, so the trainings are online. So the next training we have, you can sign up at this website. It's called dealsitelistbuilding.com. So DealSite is like Groupon, and we teach you how to build a list by being on these sites like Groupon. So the website is just DealSite, DealSite, listbuilding.com. What we do is we teach you how, if you have a membership site or a product, how you can take that membership or that product and sell it on a site like Groupon to make some really good money. So our course is absolutely free. We love to teach it. It helps people. And again, I've told you the importance of giving away free stuff, and this is one of the really big things. It's a big model in our business. So you can just join us at dealsitelistbuilding.com, put in your name and email address. You're going to get our course for free, and then you can join us for free on one of our online trainings.
Awesome. Okay, now Alicia, everyone knows that when I interview them, I'll give them 3 trivial questions. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I know you've traveled the world and everything. What is your favorite restaurant that you've been to?
Right. Well, my favorite restaurant was in Singapore. And in Singapore, they have, if you've ever been to Singapore, they have some of the most amazing food. It's the cleanest country in the world. But they're very well known for this dish called chili crabs. So they make these crabs in this really great chili sauce, and you can take these buns that they make and stick it in the chili sauce. So my absolute favorite restaurant was a restaurant on what they call, I think it's called the East End of Singapore, where they serve chili crabs. I don't remember the name of it, but if you go to Singapore, just ask someone for the best restaurant on the whole island that serves chili crabs, and you'll get to the place that I was at.
Okay. Now, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is definitely sushi. So I love Japanese food. I love almost any Asian food, Thai, Chinese, right? I love it all. But sushi, I could eat every day. So my favorite food is definitely sushi.
Okay, and the last question, just so that my listeners can get to know you a little bit more. Who is Alicia Lyttle outside of family and business? What do you do? Who are you? What is your characteristics? Tell us a little bit about you.
All right, Aerica, that's a really interesting question because when you're an entrepreneur, business is intertwined with who you are, right? And your family is intertwined with who you are because when you're an entrepreneur, you don't have to set an alarm clock, right? You wake up when you want to wake up unless you have an interview. And so the lifestyle that we live as an entrepreneur all comes together with who we are, family, business. But, in asking that question, I would say that I'm a person who I love to travel. I love to be in the tropics. I love to be outside. And before I was an internet marketer, I was a professional tree hugger. So I was an environmentalist. That's what my degrees are in. Love nature, love to be outside. And then I love relationships. I love meeting people and helping people, whether it's, personally or in business. That's who I am. I'm a people person and I love it. So I love to meet new people, experience new things, travel, eat Japanese food and, enjoy life and to give as much as I can. So from, where I come from and my background and, both my dad's from Jamaica, my mom's from Guyana and who we are as a family, everything comes together to just make me a person who just loves people, loves nature, loves outdoor. And I will have to admit that I love what I do. I really love internet marketing. There's nothing more exciting to me than seeing a campaign that I run make a lot of sales and to get the emails back from people who said, hey, I just made my first sale thanks to your system. Hey, I just landed my first deal on a deal site thanks to your system. We've helped businesses to grow tremendously. We've helped them to expand, to build. We've helped, so many entrepreneurs and businesses that it makes life worth waking up for every single morning. And I will say that I do live a great life. I love life and I'm definitely enjoying it. So thanks for that.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming, Alicia. Tell everyone what's your website again and how they can get a hold of you.
Right. Well, there's a bunch of different ways that you can get a hold of me. Google me and you'll see there's a bunch of different ways that you can get a hold of me. But if you go to Facebook, you can just type in Alicia Lyttle, ALICIALYTTLE, and you'll find me really easily. Or you can also go to my website, alicialyttle.com, ALICIALYTTLE.com. And if you have any questions or want to talk about anything, I've got a tab in the upper right-hand corner. It's just a Contact Us tab. Click on it. Fill in the information. I'll get all your information and I'll contact you right back.
Okay, well there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Alicia Lyttle. Again, thanks for coming, Alicia. I'm your host, Aerica Karriem at www.makingmillionswithjvpartners.com. Until next time.
Bye.